Hello everybody, this is Abby Normal and welcome to Date Walk. I got this for a Christmas present from a friend, so thank you very much. Mwah, many kisses. I'd just like to make the point, listen to that music. Techno, 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 techno. Woo! Sorry, I feel like I'm having a party over here. Let's start the game, shall we? This is an interact story. Left click the mouse button to proceed, right click to game menu, you can load, save, or change preferences. Yes, thank you. Oh. From time to time, you'll get to play a game to choose what direction the story should take. Click on the wires to rotate them and make a connection between the light bulb and what will happen next. Yes. Oh! Well. I'm just going to go straight forward. It's the easiest path. Boop. This whole thing was a setup. I never should have listened to Vanessa. So what if I'd never had a boyfriend? I'm only 19. I don't need training wheels. It was a waste of time. We each had a nice meal, but we might as well have been eating alone. We ate totally different food and we couldn't think of much to talk about. I'm a vegetarian bookworm. He's a steak and potatoes jock. It would never work. And then this happened. Ugh, come on, this way. Don't let go of my hand. Are you afraid of the dark? Either of us could slip and fall in this mud. He has a point. We left the road a while back when there's no clear path through these woods. Also, I'd like to make the point. I chose these voices because whilst I hadn't played it before, in my head all I had was the Helen Mirren episode of Glee where she was the voice of Becky. And Becky's the young girl with Down syndrome, but in her own mind she has the voice of Helen Mirren, and I think it's marvellous. Thank goodness it's only rain and not one of their traditionally Memphis thunderstorms. If there were lightning, we would have had to stay in the car. Well, I can see the lights ahead. Oh, it must be a big house. Rich people like their privacy. That's probably why they live out here. Well, there wasn't a fence or anything. Water runs through my hair, making me shiver. Surely whoever lives there will take pity on 2 drowned rats. Ugh, so many lights. Maybe they're having a party. I don't see a doorbell. You knock. Your hands are bigger. Wow. Bradley wraps one hand to... raises one hand to rap sharply on the door, but with his other he's still holding on to me. It feels nice having a boy's hand in mine. Maybe this date isn't a complete disaster after all. Oh, you're going to eat those words. I hear someone at the door. Hello? Oh, you're so pretty. A boy younger than me wearing oversized clothes that look like faded rags. This certainly isn't what I expected from the owner of a mansion. Hi, my name's Bradley Dalton and this is Janet Basker. My car broke down a ways up the road and with the weather like this... You're soaked. Can we come in? Just to have somewhere out of the rain to wait while I call for help. What's going on? What are you... Oh, I thought it was like an older woman's voice. Oh well. What are you doing here? What sort of person tries to sell things at night in the rain? We're not selling things. We're not. Get lost! How should Janet respond? It's not my house. Why would I demand to be let in someone else's house? Just saying. Shit. Oh. It's one of these games, eh? Oh. Wait, why isn't that connecting? Where am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to connect over here. Oh, I see. There we go. I'm sorry. We don't want to bother you. If you could just tell us where we are so I can give the address to the tow truck, we can wait by the car. Don't be silly. You'll freeze out there. Of course you can come inside. Again, it's not my house. This isn't your... Oh yeah, I should give you a proper voice. This isn't your house or your master's either. Master? You ought to know that Nathaniel would help people in need. Besides, these are nice people. Ah! This is good. I'm Raphael and this is Alban. Alban? I felt like a chipmunk? You can come in for a few minutes, but wipe your feet, okay? Yes. We step through the door and Bradley's hand slips away from mine as he stares. I've seen decor like this at the Orpheum. Oh, she's an orphan. But I can't imagine actually living in it. Don't forget your shoes. We do our best to scrape off the mud, but I can still see him eyeing the carpet nervously. I wonder if he's some sort of domestic. Oh, we could take them off and leave them outside. No, we're not staying long. We should stay ready to go. Then on the balcony overhead, I noticed a figure. A man, wrapped in a silk robe, descends the stairs with the grace of a queen. This must be the owner of the mansion. Oh, Nathaniel, these are Janet and Bradley. Their car broke down. What voice do I give you? How do you do? Oh, very well, thank you. You have a lovely house. We were lucky to be nearby. There's not much out there but trees. Yes, it is a bit isolated. It's not often that anyone stops here. I shouldn't say often like that, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. When I try to pronunciate my words, I sound more British than I actually am. Don't worry. We'll be on our way soon. He taps me on the arm. Your phone? Oh, right. I dig my mobile out of my purse and turn it on. I had it switched off earlier for the movie. What a strange-looking phone. No, it isn't. It looks just like half the phones that come out lately. Maybe the only cell phones he's seen wear designer brands studded with diamonds. Oh yes, because that's the way it always goes. Oh, it's not connecting. Oh, I can't get a signal. Oh, the walls may be too thick to penetrate. Oh, should I go back outside? You are welcome to use my phone, of course. Oh, thanks. The nearest is right through here. He gestures to a side hallway. I look at Bradley, who shrugs. You go. My shoes are in worse shape. I step onto the red carpet and follow Nathaniel further into the house, trying not to drip on anything. Ah, are these all antiques? Reproduction, mostly. Oh god, sorry, I should stop trying to sound so British. Reproduction, mostly, although they have some age of their own. Are you a connoisseur? Ooh. Not really. I like grandfather clocks, though. I don't. I got rid of mine. Here's the phone. True to style, it's beautifully old-fashioned, all gold and porcelain with a rotary dial. I cautiously pick up the handset and hold it to my ear, but I can't hear anything. Do I need to do something special to make this work? I can't get a dial tone. Let me see. He takes the handset and taps the receiver a few times. Oh, nothing. The line must be down. Is the storm that serious? Well, it's raining buckets out there, but the wind didn't seem too bad. Maybe it's getting worse. There are a lot of trees out there. I suppose it would be easy for something to go wrong. Perhaps you should wait it out then. Come on. Why don't you two go and dry off? You must be freezing. We should get warm and wait for the storm to let up. I'll put the kettle on. There's a bathroom through here and another up the stairs to the left. There should be towels ready. I'll go upstairs then. It's a countdown. Why are we counting down? Why is it the final countdown? Also, I'm adorable. The bathroom is naturally huge and the towels get comfortably warm on a heated rack. Oh, warm towels are the best. Oh. It's gonna be that type of game, is it? I peel off my dress and drape it over the hot rack, rubbing my hair with the towel. It feels so good to get that water fabric off my skin. I hear footsteps outside the door. Oh, that's alright, it's locked. I'm sure I locked it. Ah! No, you can see my boobies! A strange figure. I'm not even sure at first if it's a man or a woman. Opens the door and stares directly at me. Dude! Dude! Knock before you enter the bathroom. You must be Janet. I'm here to take your clothes. Ah! Get out! How should Janet react? No! I want to be a good person, but I don't know how to feel. I'm naked. You know what? There's only one way to respond, and that's the fact that I'm naked. I'm pretty naked right now, mate. There you go. I want to be flirtatious. Oh, screw it. You know what? YOLO. Oh yeah, how do I do this? That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Damn it! Shit. To be flirtatious, I have to go around the long way and do it. Ugh. Why are you making me choose flirtatious? I know I shouldn't laugh, but I can't help myself. I'm sorry. No, it has to be that way. And then... I want to be flirtatious. Why are you making it difficult for me? Because it can. Be right back. I did it! I did it, and I didn't need any help. I'm gonna be flirtatious because that's me. Plus I've saved, so you know, I can always go back to being angry. Oh, is that all? What were you expecting? His eyes are still the same in the reaction, like, oh, you're naked. Whereas here it's just like, and? I thought you were going to be my personal servant. And what sort of service do you request, my lady? Would you really do anything I asked? No, I do as you please. Oh, I do as I please. Shit! This sounds like it could get out of hand quickly. Well, who are you, actually? You can call me Linz. I like it. Or Master, if you prefer. I thought this was Nathaniel's house. It is. That doesn't mean other things can't be mine. He reaches over to the towel rack to pick up my dress. Wait here. I'll be back with your clothes in a few minutes. He leaves, closing the door behind him. I fumble with the doorknob and, I think, get it locked properly this time. The guy was a little bit creepy. You were in your bra and you flirted with him. You weren't angry. How many people are in this house anyway? Why are they all men? Not long ago, it would have been unthinkable for me to be somewhere surrounded by strange men. Up through high school, I attended St. Teresa's, a small school for young women and only women. We had a brother school, St. Joseph's, and many of my classmates' brothers did go there. We had shared events with them sometimes, but their school was just as small as ours, so it almost was like we were part of one family. Everybody knew everybody. Perhaps that's why, even when I became a teenager, I could never be interested in dating. All those boys were like another annoying siblings. How could anyone swoon over them? My parents raised me to expect perfection, a clever, rich and handsome hero who could dance and sing and ride to my wedding on a white horse, covered in flowers. Back then I wasn't willing to settle for less. Not that I was getting a lot of offers. I saw the boys as annoying relatives. They saw me as a bossy little know-it-all who stands around in her bra and flirts with strange men. In grades, I was at the top of my class for all the good it did me, but in popularity, more like the opposite. And I didn't realise at the time what the consequences would be. Nerd! Then I came to university, and no one had any idea who I was, and first impressions were everything. I could get I could get away from my reputation, start over, fit in, as long as I didn't screw it up. Never show fear. Never show weakness. I wrap the towel around myself and sit on the floor to wait for my clothes. Why are you going to sit on the floor? Surely there's like a sink you can lean your butt against the warm radiator. Why are we counting down? Once I'm dressed and dry, I venture downstairs to find Bradley and Raphael waiting for me. How do you take your tea? Well, milk, 1 sugar, thanks. I'll be right back. He walks off through one of the many doors. It must be like a maze out there. I don't know how I'd find anyone. Are you alright? Are you alright? Sorry. I'm fine. Some weird guy tried to walk in on me while I was changing. Yeah, he did it too, but I let him walk in. Oh, that happened to me too. I'm sure it's perfectly normal. The upper class of servants address them. They probably don't think about privacy. There's something a little bit strange about them. Just keep your eyes open. And your blouse, apparently. Here's your tea. Would you like any cookies? Ooh, I'd like a cookie. I want a cookie. Oh, no thanks. I don't like having sweets late at night. Oh, Janet, please. I sip carefully at the drink, enjoying its warmth. Have you lived here long? Oh, I don't live here. We're just visiting. I wonder who he means by we. Well, where from? We have an apartment in the city, but we moved here from the west. You have family out there? Yes. Well, so, how do you know Nathaniel? He's very nice, isn't he? What? That completely did not answer my question. What about you? What do you do? Well, I'm a freshman at Brook College. Is that around here? Oh, yes, it's a small liberal arts school down by the park. I don't know much about colleges. I wonder how old he is. He looks like he might still be in high school, or drop out. But if he is, it would be rude to ask. Are you sure you don't want any cookies or something else? No, I think we're good. Why are you asking for both of us, Brad? Right, I'll just go check on things then. He hurries away into the house. Oh, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? Yes. Yeah! We both screamed at the same thing. Where did you come from? Don't sneak up on us like that. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It is getting rather late, and the storm shows no sign of letting up. The phones are still down, and I don't expect they'll send any workers out to fix the lines before morning. If you'd like, you two could spend the night here. I have plenty of spare bedrooms. I want to sleep with Brad. I don't... Oh, we'd like that. Thanks very much. Huh? First he was saying that there's something strange about these people, and now he wants to sleep here. Well, to be fair, how many times in your life would you get to sleep in a mansion? I don't have a lot of choices, though. I really don't want to stay on the road alone in the dark trying to get a ride. Okay. Right then. Would you like 1 bedroom or 2? 1! Should Janet share it with Brad? Oh, baby, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna save. Where's that save button? Oh, you can also see where I saved the other game. Got a little bit angry about that. Yes. Perfect. I want to share a room with Bradley. Yeah, that was quick. I like that. Oh, we can share. I don't want you to put you to. I don't want to put you to too much trouble. As you wish. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Bradley nodding at me in approval. Yay! Nathaniel shows us what's obviously a spare bedroom. It's clean and well presented, but very plain. There are some pajamas under the duvet. They should be large enough to fit. You know where the bathroom is, and you shouldn't need anything from the rest of the house. Alright? Yes, we're fine. Get out! I'll see you in the morning then. Pleasant dreams. Ha ha ha! We won't be getting any sleep tonight. He closes the door behind him. As soon as he's gone, I turn on Bradley. Oh, what's with you? First you were saying these people were weird and we couldn't trust them, and then all of a sudden you want to spend the night? It's not quite what I said. They're strangers, that's all. It's dangerous out there in the rain. It's dangerous to go alone, take this! Oh my god, that would be the best pickup line to ever say to a girl in the bedroom. Just like, it's dangerous to go alone, take this, and then like, push down your pants. No, don't do that. Don't do that, no. It's dangerous out there in the rain. We're better off inside. And as long as we stick together, we can watch out for each other. Stick together. Pretty damn close. Oh, are you gonna watch me change? What? What? No! Oh, what's wrong? Am I that ugly? Oh, of course not. I'm just not that kind of guy. Oh, Bradley. Not like that. Not like that Lynn's fellow. Did he try it with you too, Bradley? He was a bit weird, but sort of cute too. Well, I intend to be sure this door is locked, if you don't mind. Oh, you and me together, eh? I suppose Vanessa was right. He is harmless. When she realizes I'm not coming back to our room tonight, what will she think? That maybe Bradley's found the girl he was looking for after all? I wonder if my hallmates place bets on it. Will they believe that nothing happened? Do I want them to? I wonder what it would be, what it would take to get Bradley to really notice me. You can have the bed. I'll sleep on the floor. Ugh, don't be silly. I've shared beds with friends before. There's nothing wrong with it. Plenty of them had penises that I could touch in the morning. Yes, they were girlfriends, but so what? If I couldn't trust him, I wouldn't share a room with him at all. There's no reason for him to suffer just because he's a boy. Well done, Janet. We settle in for the night. It's hard to get to sleep in a strange place, listening to someone else's breathing. Oh, Bradley's still wearing all of his clothes, even his jacket. And the metal bits click gently when he shifts. Rain rattles and thumps against the window panes. Distant creaks tremble through the house. I never did get a straight answer about how many people were here or why. There are at least 5 boys in the house with me. For a practice date, Bradley's not so bad. He's a bit old-fashioned, holding doors up for me, not wanting to order for me, offering to sleep on the floor and so on. It's polite, but kind of impersonal. I feel like he acts this way because I'm a girl, and that's how he thinks you're supposed to treat girls. He's used those manners on dozens of them. It's not because he likes me. Bradley's not my type. I don't think he has any interests besides sports and cars. Still, it's nice to have someone pay attention to me, even if it's not real. Janet, you just said you had a problem with him treating you like a girl, but not different from the other girls he's dated. It was just like, oh, that's just him, blah blah blah. And now you're complaining because he likes sports and cars. If he doesn't have your likes, why did you agree to go on a date with him? Then there's Raphael, the blonde boy at the door. He's so helpful and sweet, like a little kid. Most boys at high school and university are loud and vulgar. Of course, if he works here, it's probably his job to be polite. I think a butler would be better dressed. Maybe he was in the middle of cleaning. He said he was just visiting, but that might mean he's a temporary employee. Linz also appears to work here, although I'm not sure what his position is. I've always thought boys with glasses were cute, but there's something slightly creepy about him. He did walk in on you in the bathroom without knocking, and I was just like, I'm here to take your clothes. It's any normal person would just be like, oh god, I'm so sorry, I came to take your clothes, and cover his eyes. He was staring at you all that time without blinking. Nathaniel and his house seem like they come from a different world, one of their luxurious refinement. My family is far from poor, but we don't live anything like this. Yet he offered us help right away without asking anything in return. We're strangers, and he opened his home to us. He's kind and generous, or else just a rich eccentric. Alban is the odd one out. He was a bit rude and then wandered off as soon as we entered. He certainly doesn't look like he belongs in a mansion like this, and he doesn't act upper class. He looks more like someone you'd give a wide berth to if you were walking alone at night. Whether that judgment was fair or not, I don't know. Maybe he's just a bad boy from the wrong side of the tracks, who we're not going to date. It doesn't really matter. In the morning we'll be gone. In 4 hours, apparently? The next morning, oh, this is pretty. Oh, wow. The next morning, everyone gathers in the dining room for breakfast. I don't think Bradley slept very well. He looks tired. Because he had a girl in the bed next to him. Linz is munching absently through a plate of sausage biscuits. I don't think I've heard him speak to anyone. He barely seems to notice we're here. Alban definitely knows we're here. He keeps glaring at everybody. I think he needs more coffee. Only Nathaniel's polished manners keep the conversation moving. More scrambled eggs, anyone? Oh, I think I've had enough, thanks. No new faces have turned up. If there's anyone else in the mansion, they're staying out of sight. They're all such different people. It's hard to imagine what would bring them all together. Everyone seems to be finishing their meals now. Raphael is gathering plates. It would be polite to offer to help, but I've never washed dishes in my life. Surely rich people have dishwashers, right? Oh. I have one new item in my inventory. I don't care. Should Janet offer help with the dishes? Yes! I like washing dishes. Hang on. That sounds really weird. Go back. There you go. How do I do this? There you go. No one else is going to her, and I feel bad for leaving Raphael to do it all himself. He's a guest too, after all. Ugh, here, I'll take some of those. Oh, thanks. The kitchen is much less fancy looking than the rest of the house has been. I suppose it never has to go on show. I'm so busy keeping an eye on the stack of the plates in my hand that I nearly trip over something on the floor. Ah! Oh, that's Jake's bowl. Jake? Nathaniel's dog. He's an Irish setter. He's very pretty. I didn't hear a dog. Oh, he's not here right now. He's on vacation. Dogs go on vacation? Who sends a dog on vacation? Yeah, that's my thought. Whatever. I need to get these plates out of my hands. Unfortunately, Raphael appears to be running water into the sink. Is there a dishwasher? Nope. Seeing my problem, he can't help giggling. I can do it, you know, I'm used to it. How about I just dry? Sure. Rubbing a cloth carefully over clean places isn't so hard, and work moves along swiftly enough. Well, so you normally do the dishes where you live? I like to keep myself useful. I wait, but he doesn't add anything else. Oh well. After we finish the dishes, we rejoin the others. It looks like there's been some sort of argument while we were gone. Oh dear. Come on, let's get to that phone. Nathaniel leads us to the dining room, to the hall we were in last night. Don't take Alban too seriously. He's having a hard time right now. Why is that? Someone close to him is very ill. He turns away and picks up the phone. The line is still down. That's alright, now that the rain has stopped, we can go outside to pick up the signal. Oh yes, we should get going. We return to the grand entrance. Sensing our departure, everyone comes to see us off. Goodbye and good luck. Thanks for your hospitality. We really appreciate it. I go to open the door. Fucking drugs kicked in again! What on earth is that? Oh god, it's the LSD we took, Brad. What did you give me? What? Yes! Oh yes! I'm so happy right now. You guys can't see I'm dancing. And guess what? I don't care. What? I'm in love, Hina, but I'm the girl boy. Oh. The air in the open doorway shimmers and crackles with strange light. That looks like some sort of plasma window. Don't touch it! How do you know? Bradley grabs my arm and pulls me back away from the door. How? Could this have something to do with... I don't know. Why, Raphael, go downstairs and check that everything's alright. Right. He rushes away. What's going on? I said, better not. What do you think you're... Be quiet! Sorry, it's hard to do that with, like, one person doing the voices of all characters. Be quiet! The babble falls silent. We can't accomplish anything if everyone is talking at once. Linz, what are we looking at? I'm not certain. Fascinating, isn't it? It's clearly permeable to at least some forms of radiation, but with intermittent diffraction. Solid matter on contact might be either repulsed or incinerated. I'd prefer more data before making empirical tests. What? Rube. He said it might burn you if you touch it. I understood that much. I just don't understand what the thing is or how it got out there. Convenient, isn't it? Giving you an excuse not to leave. Albert Jesus. I don't want an excuse not to leave. Raphael rushes back into the room, breathing hard. Everything is still working, but there's excess power being generated. It's bleeding over into the security systems. Look, a house this big has to have more than one door, windows even, so why don't we just find another way out and get out of your hair? I'm afraid that's not possible. As part of the home security system, there are wires laid around every door and window frame. Damn it! If they're all supercharged, every egress could be perilous. Does that mean we're trapped here? Oh no! I'm trapped in a house with 5 pretty boys. Whatever am I going to do? So what do we do with them? Shut up, Alman. Hey! Can you fix it? I don't know yet. Probably. Raphael and I will debug the system. It should only take a few hours. Can we help? No. Oh. This is no job for amateurs. Alright. Good luck. Linz and Raphael leave. Going downstairs, I suppose. I wonder what's down there. Maybe this mansion has its own electricity generator. Maybe, just maybe, he's a mad scientist and he did something. Maybe they make their own power so that they don't have to pay the electric company. But it was struck by lightning during the storm and overloaded. Maybe Linz was installing a new power system and that's why he's here in the first place, but it doesn't work right yet. I wish they'd let me go and see. I hate not knowing things. Doesn't seem like anyone here has made these force fields on purpose. No, you see, I disregard that. I believe that Linz may have done this accidentally by doing something. But it's all very strange. Sorry about this. Linz is very good at what he does. Isn't that right, Alban? I'm sure everything will be fixed soon. In the meantime, you can relax here for a while. I do have a large library that might interest you. I'd like that. Bradley likes books. This is news to me. Maybe if you talk to him! Feel free to look around, but please stay out of the basement so that you don't disturb Linz and Raphael in their work. The library is through here. If you have need of me, I'll most likely be in the sitting room. Alban grunts and heads for the stairs up. As Bradley turns in the direction of the library, Nathaniel starts to walk away, then turns to see what I will do. Oh! Save the game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why can't we just all get along? Why? Yes. That's my solution. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here, guys. And then in the next one, you'll see who I've chosen. Because, you know, I don't know who I want to choose. See you later.